If you had to pick three players that excite you in this England side?
Well, Ben Stokes is, you know, I think we really do have a gem. And I mean, you saw him in the IPL, you see what he brings, he's wholehearted, doesn't matter who he plays for. He could go and play for his league team on a Saturday afternoon, he gives it exactly the same. Plays for England, he plays for Durham, plays for the Pune Supergiants. He just puts that shirt on. I think it's irrelevant what colour the shirt is. You just know what you're going to get from him, and he's going to try and create impact. You know, he gets the bat in hand, and if he gets over 10, his first 10 balls are a little bit scary. I shut my eyes and watched his first 10 go, please don't get out. And if he gets over that, you know that he's giving himself that little bit of a chance.
Is he the true rebirth of both of them, do you think?
I mean, yeah, Flintoff was certainly up there as well, but you know, in Ben Stokes, he's so young, yet he's had so much experience already across the 3 different formats. You know, I do think he can dominate all 3 formats. Whether his body will allow him to over a period of time, that'll be the challenge, but someone that can create chaos with the bat so quickly. He's going to become a batting all-rounder. Yeah, yes. I mean, his bowling is dangerous, can bowl incredible spells, but I think in one-day cricket, I can't ever see him being a bowler that's going to be so economical. But I see him being a bowler creating impact with wickets and just producing. I mean, he produced a lovely, wide, half volley to Hashinam, he smacks it straight to extra cover. I mean, anyone else that goes for 6 over extra cover.
Which is why he's a real reincarnated bowler. How many wickets did both of them get off bad balls?
Well, we hope so. we hope he is that style of bowler. But I don't think he's ever going to be economical. But you know, he's fielding as well. I would certainly put him in the top 3 or 4 fielders in the world. I mean, you saw some of those catches in the IPL. The jump over the boundary, flicking it back in. He's throwing. He's diving. You know, we have a superstar, and I do think we're just only at the tipping point. We've not seen the real Ben Stokes yet. We've seen just a little bit, well, quite a lot of what we hope to see in the future, but I can only see him getting better and better.
So Stokes is 1?
Stokes, Butler. Okay. Butler at number 7. I think that's 5, 6, 7 combination that England have. Moeen Ali at 7, but those 3 can cause a lot of damage for the opposing team. I just think Butler's got that, and I think he's one of the key components of why England's one-day team has gone to this level of, you know, hope of winning trophies. Owen Morgan's led it, but I think he's had certainly players like Butler in that camp who have played these leagues around the world. And I think if you ask Josh Butler honestly, when he wakes up in the morning, does he ever think about the Test game? And he might just have a little look to the left to have a look at Test match cricket. He's fully focused on T20. 50 over cricket, that's his game, that's the way that he gets up in the morning, gets his energy to try and whack that ball, have it, play all these trick shots, read the play behind the stumps. I think he's very clever at creating and knowing the angles that the field needs to be in for the captain. He's always kind of working the angles with the captain. You know, Emma Stone is brilliant behind the stumps, even though he's not the skipper now, you can still see he's got the arms going, working with the skipper. And I think Josh Butler is trying to do that for the England team. So Josh Butler will be my second superstar that England have suddenly unearthed in one-day cricket.
And the third?
The third is probably a surprise, but Mark Wood. I think in Mark Wood, he has to stay fit. If Mark Wood stays fit, I just think England's bowling's been poor. You know, they've travelled around pretty much every surface that they've played on, they've been dispatched. The death bowling isn't, and I don't see an expert death bowler that England have. So that's one way the opposition will look at them and think, yeah, if we can get him into those last few overs. But in Mark Wood, I think he may be just that little bit of difference. He bowls 90 odd miles an hour. He loves the big stage. He doesn't take it too seriously, which I think is so important when you're bowling at the death. I think if you're so uptight and tense in yourself, I just can't see how you can produce those Yorkers or those slow ball bounces, those wide Yorkers. And he just looks like he revels in that kind of atmosphere. I mean, I'm sure inwardly he's probably got the same emotions, but outwardly he sends the message that he's up for the challenge, he's up for those kind of pressure zone moments. So he's a wicket taker. England need wicket takers, as all teams do, and I don't see a huge amount of wicket takers in England's attack, but with Mark Wood I just think he may be the difference, so he's my third.